Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. We wanted to follow up from our webinars. We know we've been doing the clips and breaking them down and presenting some drills at the end of those webinars, but the layout hasn't always been great, and I think some of the teaching points and the coaching points of the drills we've been presenting has been lost in the translation. So we wanted to do this element and lay it out on a whiteboard for you so that you can take the learning from the webinars and take it right into a drill that you can share with your players and your fellow coaches. So in the last webinar I did a breakdown of some off-ball and sliding defense and some of the footwork that you have to do when you're in slide rolls and support rolls. So I wanted to kind of take it to the whiteboard so it would be a little bit more easy for you to understand. This drill is called solo asterisk. You can also do it in a group of 4, so we'll show you a clip at the end that has an individual person doing this drill as well as a group of 4 doing it. But how it's laid out is, you create a bunch of groups of 1 or groups of 4, with the space that you have. And so you're breaking out these groups all over the field. Again, this could be a group of 1 or a group of 4. And so in this demonstration with the solo element, we have one defenseman in the interior. And he's going to go through the footwork and the choreography of assessing 4 different slide decisions. And the first one, and it's all imaginary because he's the only person in this space. These numbers are denoting dodge angles. So he's imagining these 4 different dodgers. And he's going to start, he'll just move in whatever order he wants. It's easy to just have everyone move clockwise. So you'll start this guy and really assess his athletic stance and his orientation in relation to this imaginary dodge. And you may give them in the beginning when you're teaching this drill, maybe you're going to do 3 assessments in each of these quadrants. It might be he goes quickly. He shows and recovers. He shows, recovers, and goes to an inside roll. So you discern the scenarios that you want to give them, particularly when you're teaching them this. And you're looking for, what do their hips look like? How is their chest oriented to the imaginary dodger? Their foot plant, is it heavy or is it athletic without getting too much weight shifted over their knee? And then after he checks off this quadrant, he moves to assessing this one. And maybe you have him do the same 3 assessments. A quick slide, a show and recover, a show, recover, and a slide. Then he checks off that quadrant, recovers back inside, then he does this one, and then he does that one. So you give him basically 12 footwork exercises while he's sneaking a peek back at the crease, while he's imagining this dodger go down to the alley or go to the middle of the field, and then he finishes it off, and then your next guy rolls in. So you might have 2 people in each group or 4 people, depending on how much space and how many reps you want someone to get. So you're practicing your athletic stance when you're in a slide roll, your shuffling and sideways run. When do you square up to finish a slide? Where's the head of your stick? How do you look back where you're leaving while you're assessing where you're going? And how you recover to the crease and then get on to your next assessment. So it's challenging intellectually. It'll challenge your footwork. It's realistic to some of the assessments that you have to do. And you can quickly get a lot of reps, which I think is so critical for all of us. We're going to send you now to some clips of the drill in action and the coaching points as well. Thanks for watching, and go Crimson.